sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A dump off to Forte.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Matt Forte, 38 yards.
And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. May. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
He's going to float this one deep right side. Touchdown! Matt Collins, 44 yards.
And the Patriots are able to add on to that lead.
So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Vic readies to throw. It's complete. It's Forte. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
On first down, this is Forte. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Fans are holding their breath there as Vic takes off. He does run for the first down.
First down, Jets.
Up the gut, it's Forte. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the stronger safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They stay on the ground. Forte again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Seventh play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Vick. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Decent gain on the scramble of 6, but now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
4th down, Vick. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
So what can Vick do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for the 2-point conversion? They'll look to throw. Now run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
42-yard line.
On first down, it's Henderson. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. There are times on carries like that where he looks a little bit older than his rookie status.
How many times have we talked when we've gone out to dinner about how precocious these youngsters are that come into the NFL now? They play at a higher level at a younger age. The stars aren't quite in their eyes as much as they used to be, huh?
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
To the air, May.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Randy Moss, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game.
21, Jets 12.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive at least. Matt Forte with green grass ahead. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Matt Forte with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So what can Vic do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for the two-point conversion?
The Jets will line up for a two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they may just be content to take this three-point lead and head into the locker room. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. It's caught on the right side at Smith. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
That is caught. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing here is May. Here as he's taken down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Oh, first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? To about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point, and now that he's getting the ball.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Matt Forte, 74 yards.
And the Jets come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll throw with May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Mac Hollins with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Now for the point after. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Patriots 28, Jets 25. On Chris Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Henderson now on 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Jets' 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
He's going to float this over the middle deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Randy Moss, 44 yards. And the Patriots will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, they had to feel.
There he goes, left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Harold Carmichael, 59 yards. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Now here's Vic. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
Jets, 33.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big play there for New England. 47 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Back now in Foxborough. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run here with Henderson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 5. get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes the catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
May going to give it to Henderson.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
May looking to run.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw.
May looking to run.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Out of the gun, a run with Henderson. And he is going to be brought down. And now making matters more dire, this is going to be 4th down.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
4th down. Here's May. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Jets have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with a